Yo, what is up guys, Metal Gamer Andy here, back with another IL-2 video. And well, last time I crashed again, because of course I did. Well, I was shot down by a Russian I-16. And I decided that this is probably going to be the last IL-2 video I'll do in quite a while, at least until I can get a new joystick, because it really is quite frustrating to try and fly with it as it is. Interestingly enough, I can fly pretty well on other flight sims like Microsoft Flight Simulator, but that is because those sims have an option to kind of cancel out the problems which are produced by my joystick. But that's neither here nor there, so this is going to be the last attempt to try and fly. If I survive, I'm obviously going to continue flying. However, if I die, then that's going to be the end of the IL-2 series as a whole, until, again, as I said, I'll get a new joystick. I'm sorry about this, but it's starting to get more frustrating than fun, and that's not good. Anyway, let's see what we are going to do today. We are going to fly for the Imperial Japanese Navy. Our guy is going to be called Hiroshi Faita Takeda. Faita, that's the Japanification of the English word fighter. Anyway, it's kind of fitting, right? Fighter pilot. Anyway, let's see what's happening. For the last year, tension has been growing between our country and the United States. We are in desperate need of raw materials to support our industry, and Japan doesn't have enough on our own soil. The army has invaded China in 1937 and just settled in French Indochina. Since then, US have set an embargo on us, forcing our country to think of war. Negotiations are still going on in Washington, but there's little hope the Americans would accept an agreement. Vice Admiral Yamamoto is in command of the Imperial Navy since Gengo Hoshida has joined Prince Fuminako Konoye government as Minister of Navy and has been tasked to plan the battle against US. His idea is a gamble, and he knows it. He hopes to strike the US Pacific Fleet at Pearl Harbor in a grand style remake of the British attack in Taranto, sinking as many aircraft carrier and battle cruisers as possible in order to free the path to Indonesia of a possible US Navy opposition. Once the threat of US Navy withdrawn, our forces would be able to win against European colonial armies swiftly and settle enough forces to convince US to find a better agreement about our mutual influence spheres in the Pacific. At least that's the idea of General Hideki Tojo, Minister of War. Our strike fleet has left Japan on November 26, 1941, taking a north route to avoid being detected. Soon after we received the code Climb Mount Niitaka, confirming the attack order, Minoru Genda, Air Staff Officer of 1st Fleet, has set the attack details and briefed us, and Hoshida will lead the first wave. We're in good hands there. Sadly, we just learned via Admiral Nagumo, Fleet Commander, that intel reports the US aircraft carriers have left Pearl Harbor a few days ago, but for sure we'll sink them soon, after we take care of the battle cruisers at Pearl. The night has been short and it's now dawn. Your squadron CO is Shosa Kondo. It's the 7th of December 1941. It's 0554 hours. Weather is clear, clouds at 4500 meters. Pilots, the hour for the decisive battle has come. The success of this mission depends on surprise. The Commander-in-Chief sent his message wishing us good luck. Everybody knows his task. Shosa Kondo will lead 3 A6M2s to Pearl Harbor. You will protect Kanbakus from enemy fighters and attack enemy airfields, preventing Americans from retaliatory strike against our fleet. Joto Hiko Heiso Takeda will fly on Shosa Kondo's wing. So, let's quickly check our roster here. Ooh, Kondo has done pretty well. 60 sorties and 44 overall kills. That's quite impressive, actually. I don't think we'll ever get to that. Anyway, let's check our aircraft real quick. Okay, and here is our A6M2. the famous Zeke or Zero fighter. Akagi fighter Hikotai. Anyway, let's jump to this. Let's jump into it and see if we can do anything good. And here is our destination. It's Pearl Harbor on Oahu Island. This is obviously the attack on Pearl Harbor, and the incident which started the Pacific War, so during the Second World War. So let's jump into it now. Okay, so that intro took quite a while, and it looks like we are on an aircraft carrier. Last time I tried taking off an aircraft carrier, things didn't go too well. But oops, I shouldn't have done that. I just wasted a bunch of ammo. No, I don't need that. Let's open the canopy and wait for people to take off. Don't fold wings. Oh, come on. So let's wait for that guy to take off. I think I'm going to be next. Let's wait for the engines to rev up. Chocks away. Hopefully we can get off this aircraft carrier without too much problems. Okay, there we go. That's how you do that. Let's raise our gear. Close the canopy and head towards our guys. You know, I find it interesting that no one's saying anything. Usually by this point in the flight, the radio waves would be full of chatter. Apparently not today. But I guess I'll cut here and come back once something happens, or once we reach Pearl Harbor. It's going to be quite a long flight, so I'm not going to have you watch me go all the way to Pearl Harbor. So yeah, see you in just a bit, I guess. Okay guys, so we've just reached the island of Oahu, and I want to tell you that that flight took about a good 5-6 minutes, even with time compression up to 8 times. So that was quite a long flight, and we still have a bit to go. As you can see, we need to go to the other side of the island, but this shouldn't take that long. So I guess we can slow down here and prepare for anything that might come our way. Although, if you remember from history books, the US wasn't really expecting an attack. They weren't really prepared, so we shouldn't encounter any resistance here. But we'll have to see what's going to happen. So I guess I'll cut again here and get back once we are actually on top of our target. Okay, so here we are on top of our target, and we are starting our bombing run here. I don't know where my bombs are. I'm not actually entirely sure which buttons are for my bombs, but let's see. I don't know if I released any of my bombs, but here's hoping, right? Um, it doesn't really look like I've managed to release any of my payload. I tried to attack that airfield there, but nothing happened really. Don't tell me we'll have to do strafing runs and use our freaking guns. That would be kind of stupid. Let me join back up with these guys and... Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. I nearly crashed into the ocean there. That would have been so bad. Okay, now I have no idea which one of these guys are my guys. Regardless, it looks like people have started their attack runs. I don't seem to be able to drop any of my bombs. That's if I have any bombs. I didn't check to see if I have anything, which is kind of my fault really. And I'm not going to go to exterior view, not when I'm flying and I'm above my target, but I guess we can go for some strafing shots here. At least cause some sort of damage. Okay, where am I? There we go. Don't. Oh, come on, you stupid joystick. Okay, what's going on? Are my guys going home? It kind of looks like it. Come on, we haven't done too much here. It looks like we are going, in fact, home again. Well, again. Not again, this is the first time we've come over here. Well, we haven't done too much then. That was a little bit anticlimactic. But, oh well, I guess. So I'm going to cut here and cut back once we are ready to land on the aircraft carrier, which is going to be quite fun. No, it's not. I'm not good at it. Okay, so I've just reached the carrier fleet here. I'm getting ready to land. This is going to be interesting. Let me put my arresting hook down. Set my flaps. Gear down. I'm not entirely sure which of these is my aircraft. My aircraft carrier, sorry. I'm obviously not going to land now. I'm a little bit too high. I would be coming in a bit too fast. Actually, yeah, it looks like this is going to be my aircraft carrier, so let me get a little bit further down, lose some altitude here quickly. This is not going to be a landing, obviously, as I just said. But I am going to get myself to an altitude where I'm happy. What? I'm out of fuel? Seriously? I had to run out of fuel now on the last leg, didn't I? Well, let's get that up. Let's get the gear up because that's not good. Well, if nothing else, we at least managed to survive. Did my guy escape? See, I pressed the eject button. Why didn't he freaking get out of the plane? Seriously, game? Wow, I can still control the radiator somehow. That's freaking fantastic. Okay, I guess we can end that mission. It looks like I died. Oh no, I didn't. Then why didn't my guy get out of the plane? I have no idea. Anyway, so date 7th of December 1941. Takeoff 0554 hours. Pancake, i.e. when we managed to find the reach Pearl Harbor. 0748 hours. Mission strike escort. Forces engaged. 3 A6M2s against, well, nothing really. Kondo Matsumura Takeda. We've lost Heiso Matsumura, who was killed in action. Anyway, Admiral Yamamoto's gamble was a success. Though we missed US carriers that were far from Pearl Harbor, results on dreadnoughts and cruisers were significant. Since the Arizona and Oklahoma are lost, California, Nevada, and West Virginia sunk. Pennsylvania, Tennessee, and Maryland heavily damaged. Nearly 200 aircraft have been claimed destroyed and 200 more damaged. Intel reporting more than 3,000 casualties amongst enemy troops. All this for the loss of 29 aircraft and 5 midget submarines. The balance of power is clearly on our side, and we will certainly be able to apply the Pacific Conquest Plan in its entirety before US can react efficiently. Well, that's not exactly how it worked, but, well, to some degree. Anyway, let's apply this. Okay, so our forces have to launch an assault on Wake. Actually, I'm going to read that next time. For now, we'll just end the video, I guess. So we'll have an attack mission, I'm guessing, on Wake Island here in Pearl Harbor. Hopefully that will go smoothly. And hopefully we'll see some action because, well, there wasn't too much action in this video. We reached Pearl Harbor. I did a strafing run on some aircraft which were parked on the airfield rather. But then my guys decided to pull out, and, well, I didn't want to stay there all by myself without any cover if for some reason the US would have decided to send some aircraft up against me. But hopefully our next sortie will be a bit better, and hopefully I'll be able to land on the aircraft carrier next time. So that's that, I guess. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. See you all in the next one. Bye bye.